Can't believe you read this rag. Pure liberal drivel, all of it.
So what makes this country great, Rorschach? You can read your propaganda, I can read mine. So I can safely assume you won't be joining me at Columbia tomorrow night?
For what?
Those ex-Washington Post reporters, Bob Woodward and Carl Bernstein, are speaking. They say they've got some stunning new info on that break-in at the Watergate Hotel last June.
Paranoid conspiracy theorists, both of them. Keep pecking at corpse of closed case just to advance their commie agenda. Glad they got fired.
Remind me again why I waste my time trying to open your mind.
You must be pathologically stubborn.
Repeat, this is a police bulletin. A sudden power blackout in Ossipee, New York has resulted in a riot at Sing Sing Prison. All available units, please respond.
Looks like politics will have to wait.
Rorschach's Journal, Friday the 13th, October, 1972. Raining again tonight. Raining a lot lately. Like heaven is trying hard to wash away all of New York's sins. Waste of time. Steel wool couldn't scour clean this city's soul.
Sing Sing, dead ahead.
Black as Moloch's heart down there.
Attention, Warden. This is Night Owl. Rorschach and I request permission to land and lend a hand.
Permission denied. The last thing we need right now is you damn costume vigilantes interfering and making the situation worse. We've got it under control.
Not the way it looks from up here.
Warden, can your men reach the backup generators?
I told you we're handling things. Just stay the hell away. I'm warning you. Attempt to land, and my officers will shoot you.
Fine. If that's the way you want to play it.
Not the warm welcome we hoped for.
The Warden may not have rolled out the welcome wagon, but from the looks of things, it's up to us to try to help quell this riot.
Rabid dogs need to be put down.
New one!
Facility this size must have backup generator. Wonder why it hasn't come on when main power cut.
You think that... Gonna pimp your ass out, motherfucker. Look like an owl, ride like a bitch. Crap in your mouth, pussy!
All prisoners back to your cells immediately.
What do you say we show Mr. Rorschach the shower facilities? Gonna fuck your face up for real, pussy.
All prisoners back to your cells at once.
Prison's on backup power, but that won't last. There should be an entrance to the generator room in the next yard. Let's get over there and see if we can't get these lights back on.
Hey, who's that? I've been waiting years. Trick or treat!
I've scraped big.
If you can lift gate, I can get by and find a way to open doors. Prison guard's incompetent. Warden his own worst enemy. Up to us to put these animals back in their cages. Some must assume backup generator has been sabotaged.
Maybe, but let's not get ahead of ourselves.
Random blackout. Prison generator hit at the same time. Doesn't seem very random. Doesn't seem like a coincidence. Part of a larger plan, perhaps.
Looks like we've got company.
Come here, Roy. What's up with you now? I'll be running things around here.
These inmates are like roaches, scattering light, hiding in darkness.
I owe you!
How did you make this motherfucker cry like a baby? Know what happens to jumps like you in the joint, baby? This is gonna hurt you way more than...
Prison guards not making much of an effort to contain this chaos. Hardly a surprise. Easy to collect paycheck when rats are in their cages.
It's Rorschach! That son of a...
You can beg for your life, asshole. Ain't gonna
Gonna give you a lick business, man. Make you beg for your life!
Cell block C is locked down. We'll need to get to the guard room to allow access. I'm guessing it's got a standard double-safe locking mechanism, so it'll take us both to activate it.
Place like this, depraved may be on the streets, but once released, if anything, they become more depraved. Place like this perpetuates cycle, churning out criminals, hungrier than ever.
I don't know if you're crazy or stupid, Rorschach, and right now, I'm looks like this freak's got a... You're full.
God, the entire cell block's on fire. This is gonna be hell, but we've got to make it through.
I don't care.
Seems work never done.
Great shit, freak. This guy's killing me. I got a carton for the guy who shit.
Fuck you! Goddamn man! What's with the... That's it!
Hostiles up ahead.
I kill you, I'm boss of the block, Jack. This has been a long time coming, you creepy bastard. Don't freak out, boys. Not sure I want to get this asshole out of him. Just like you wouldn't scare me. Knew I'd kill you, son of a jump.
Ready or not, Rorschach, here they come.
Gonna shove your ass so far up your ass, you're gonna puke in blood! It's shit time, bastard!
Rehabilitation, they call it when city's worst elements give birth to society's concept of justice. Fair trial, jury of peers, incarceration, rehabilitation. Only thing being rehabilitated is politicians' image. Piling filth on top of filth doesn't clean anything.
Don't let the feathers fool you. This mother's dangerous. I've been waiting years for this. All right. Time. Knew I'd kill you, son of a chump. Just nothing to say. What a shame, wreck that pretty little mouth of yours.
Locking mechanism in guards room will likely open up maximum security cells.
Hey, I'm sure this place is surrounded by cops by now, but I'd still expect to see inmates looking for a way out. I don't see too many prisoners running for the exits.
I concur. Obvious breakout opportunity. Perhaps security leak is not on perimeter.
guy might be a nut job, but he's just a guy. Christ, he's out of control! Somebody smoke him! This guy's killing me here!
You know, Rorschach, I'm starting to come around to your way of thinking. It seems like there are just too many things going wrong around here at one time for this to be a coincidence.
Correct. You should listen to your gut more often. It'll serve you well.
Hold still, you goddamn nut job! I've been waiting years. Enjoy gutting you, faceless.
That was a very big mistake.
What the hell? That explosion came from the shower room. But why would a fire cause it to... Something doesn't feel right. I think we'd better investigate.
You can beg for your life, asshole.
Fuck you and your goddamn back!
I hate goddamn vigilantes.
Seems like someone has orchestrated this, but I can't quite put my finger on it yet. Typical. City couldn't get the power back on 5 minutes faster?
No guards in sight. Not paid enough to rush headfirst into slaughterhouse.
Not like us, right? Well, whoever sabotaged those generators sure knew what they were
Keep
doing.
your hands where I can see them, damn it! You were warned to keep out of this. I ought to arrest you both.
No need to thank us. Just doing your job.
I take it you've got everything under control, right, Warden?
No thanks to you. But all the prisoners are back in their cells and accounted for. Except one.
Which one? Big figure?
No, it's underboss.
Him? We put that gorilla away in '66.
Smarter than I remember. Used riot to cover his escape. Must have had help.
Explains the power outage. Guess it's up to us to bring him in again.
You two aren't going anywhere until we sort out how much damage your meddling caused. Dr. Manhattan?
And Silk Spectre, I see.
Can we be of any assistance?
Maybe 5 minutes ago.
Sorry, there was a cyclone threatening Sri Lanka to be dealt with.
Are you all right?
Fine. Porting always makes me queasy is all.
You're certain that we cannot be of service here?
Nah, we were just leaving. Isn't that right, Warden?
Yes, absolutely. No problem.
Very well. A plane carrying a Uruguayan rugby team will crash in the Andes in precisely 4 minutes 37 seconds, unless I intervene.
Thank you for your concern, Nova.
Blue freak. Makes my skin crawl.
He might have been able to tell us where to find Underboss.
You look like you could use a drink, Daniel. Here the rum runner's always open. Couldn't park any closer.
Better this way. We'll draw less attention if we... Now what?
No! Please!
Come on, baby. This won't hurt. Wanna bet?
Mask shows up in our yard. How fucking stupid is he? Gonna make this little piggy squeal.
Your ass is mine, motherfucker!
Tell me again, why are we heading to Rum Runner while Underboss could be just about anywhere?
Need to turn over a few rocks. See what crawls out. Get information.
I suppose you're right. That bar is like a halfway house for wayward ex-cons. Someone in there is bound to have a clue to Underboss's whereabouts, but we don't have a lot of time to mess around if the natives get restless.
What's with the code, Rorschach? You gonna blast me to death? Take my focus off, ugly. Time to fight for your life, gangster!
You'd think that with Underboss on the loose, all the stool pigeons would be keeping a low profile. What if none of the usual suspects turn up at the Rum Run?
Not a problem. There's always a new pigeon to be found at that roost.
I'm gonna...
I got dibs on this freak, fellas. I'm gonna rip a hole.
Careful! This guy put Lenny in the hospital.
I'll be right in the joint.
This is gonna hurt you. Does your mom know you wear that?
I'm gonna...
Two heads better than one. Let's split up. We can cover a larger area. More practical.
If I can lift this gate, you continue on down the alleyway. I'll take the high road thanks to my grappling gun and catch up with you later.
Shit for brains. What's with the code, Rorschach? You gonna blast me to death? You're
Maybe these guys will just let us pass. Probably not.
Say your prayers, scumbag.
I get the feeling that these biker types feel like we're invading their territory.
These streets don't belong to them. Streets belong to city. Streets like this used to be safe. All no scum around this corrupts them. Just another scum ops cleansed.
That the best you got, freak?
Ready or not, Rorschach, here they come. Hey, two heads are better than one. If we split up, we can cover a larger area.
If you can lift gate, Dan, I can get through. But you'll need alternate route. Perhaps jog for grappling gun.
Made it. Rum Runner is straight ahead. By the way, did I ever mention that I freaking hate bikers?
Come on, boy. You ain't so hold still, you fucking
Anytime you want to lend a hand, partner, feel free.
kill that fucker!
I could use a little assistance workout.
Here's Rum Runner. Now how about that drink? City gets more brutal every day. Animals are taking over zoo.
Right now, we've got more important things to deal
Our
with.
top story, Ozymandias has captured the notorious King of Skin. We go now to Jody Kramer on the scene for an exclusive interview with the famous crime fighter.
Pathetic showboater can't resist camera. Could have been best of us. What a waste.
We all have choices to make, pal. We can't condemn him for his.
Can't we?
Oh, please, man, no trouble. I just got the place patched up from the last time you was here.
I can't make you any promises.
Going somewhere.
I don't know nothing! Honest!
You never do. At first.
Underboss just broke out of prison. He had outside help. Who was it?
I got no idea!
Fine. Let's play some pool. You be cue ball. I'll break.
No, wait! I'll talk!
Quickly.
Word is, it was Jimmy the Gimmick. He messed with the prison's power grid somehow.
Not surprising. Jimmy likes to play both sides of the fence. He'll supply arms to thugs, government black ops, hell, the Girl Scouts if they pay him enough.
What rock is Jimmy hiding under these days?
The old amusement park, I think. You know, the one they're gonna tear down? But you didn't hear it from me, okay? I got enough trouble without... Huh? Oh, jeez. I think I wet myself.